We gave a contractor 90 grand. No inspections, no permits, nothing but excuses and a voicemail. We never saw $90,000 worth of work. Don't ignore the red flags. You can learn without the losses. All right, man, so this one still stings. We gave a contractor 90 grand over a period of 3 months. And dude, we never saw $90,000 worth of work. No inspections, no permits, nothing but excuses and a voicemail. So we're here today because we want to walk you through what happened, what we learned, and the systems we built so you don't end up in the same spot.
Yeah, man. So this one actually, it really tested us. It wasn't just about the money. It was about the stress. It was about the time. It was about our reputation with the banks. But honestly, this is the deal that helped us to build the Brothers Rehab system.
Yeah, so here's how it got started. He had good references, was a smooth talker, promised everything in writing, at least that's what we thought. And when we sent him 90K over a 2-month period to get started on demo, framing, and get all the rough and mechanicals done, we were like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah. And then every update, we're like, hey, can we get some pictures? Where we at? He's like, oh yeah, we're waiting on materials. Oh, can you send me some more money? Oh, the city's backed up on permits, man. I called and, 72 hours later, we should have our permits and we should have inspections. All the classic stall tactics. And, when we went and checked the city portal, nothing had ever been submitted.
Yeah, man. So when we showed up a couple of months later, and man, it was like walking into a ghost rehab, bro. Tools scattered around, no progress, and dude, a locked door.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just locked. I mean, the key was changed, right? We couldn't even get in there. So I guess, here's what we've learned, right? Lesson 1, never pay big chunks of money up front. Always pay by a milestone. So if you've hit 30%, they get 30%, right? You always have a deposit that you start with, but it should never be the whole thing or 50% of the thing. It needs to be chunked out as milestones that both you and the contractor agree upon.
Yeah, exactly, man. So, hey, lesson number 2 we learned. Always verify your permits and inspections for yourself. Don't trust them that they got it done. Okay. Always trust, always verify, never take their word for it.
Right. And then lesson number 3, you got to get your scope in writing, your timeline, the payment schedule. And with verbal agreements, those do not hold when things go south. You got to get everything documented, have it in writing, make sure that you agree, make sure that you sign, make sure the contractor signs. Everything needs to be in writing.
Yeah, man. And lastly, lesson number 4, you've got to separate business from the friendship. So he was a smooth talker. We thought that, we had developed a relationship. So don't ignore the red flags just because you like the guy. Okay. It can go wrong.
Absolutely.
So out of that pain came the Rehab Control Center. It tracks every milestone, demo, framing, inspection, payment. So we know exactly when to release funds. It also allows you to interview your contractor, okay, with a set of interview questions and your scope of work. So you can see real time exactly where your money is going to.
Absolutely, man. And on top of that, we are going to be introducing the Property Brothers Rehab Tracker app. So what we have done is we've translated our pain that we've gone through over the last, few months. And we made this so that at a glance, you can see exactly where your project is at. So for example, we can see how much we've contributed, how much each vendor's been paid. We can see the mortgage payments that have been paid throughout the life of the loan. We can also see all of the committed and approved quotes, as well as the amount that we've spent. We've also got the total holding costs. So that would be the mortgage, the taxes, the insurance, the utilities, and then the budget variance. How much did you budget for versus how much you've actually spent, right? So then you got the project details, your purchase price, the as-is value, and then what is your draw budget And what's your estimated ARV? These numbers help you to keep track of the project real time so you can see exactly where the money is going. You can see how much money has been spent on different things, so electrical, HVAC, plumbing, etc. And then down below, we also can keep track of the draws. How much draws have we taken and how many draws are remaining? So all of this gives you enough information so that you can see if your project is on track or off track.
Nice, man. So listen, if losing 90 grand can build a system, dude, I guess we got our money's worth.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, this definitely sparked some creative energy to start to build systems that help us to make great decisions down the road. And obviously, whatever we develop for ourselves, we want to offer it to our audience.
Yeah. And that's why we built it. So you can learn without the losses. So we are the Property Brothers.
Brothers.
Peace.
The Property Brothas.